Welcome back. Chart Confessions. Anyway, I posted up a trade that I'm going to be looking at for next week. GU. I called it the Great GU Trade. It looks like about over 1,000 pips to be made. I plan on making those pips. I stated on my page as well that it's always good to have no more than 3 pairs until you get really experienced in trading, because it does take a certain amount of focus to trade accurately. So this time I'm going to be looking at AU. Usually I have done a markup beforehand, and when I do these videos I just clear my charts out and I show myself and you guys how it is I've come up with what I've come up with. And so right now I don't have that quite done with this AU pair, so it's going to be straight live really. So you're just going to see how it is I do what I do with all my little mishaps and everything. But anyway, so what I'm looking at right now is the AU monthly chart. If you're wondering what these lines are, these are my support and resistance, better known as the quarter theory. They're done in increments of 250 increments, 1,000 between each. And so I'm not even going to draw a harmonic on this because it will just completely take forever to complete. But once it does, woo-yee! So anyway, what I'm looking at right now is, as we can see on this monthly pair, it technically is in a bearish structure at the moment. It has come down, broken this level of this higher low, and came back and retested it, broken this higher low, and has not come back to retest it as of yet. And we know that once lows are broken, there usually is a retest before it actually falls again. So my overall prediction is that this price is going to come all the way up until this point right here, 8750, and possibly drop down even further, probably further than this. It will come down to test this, but technically we still are in an uptrend based off of this trend line right here and right there. Sometimes I put the trend line here and so forth, but the 1-2 run it through method still shows a level of support. It has tested in this area, it has tested in this area, and it has tested over here, and it has respected this trend line. So this trend line is a strong area of resistance. Currently though, we look at this impulse leg down, and then it has been ranging for some time. It has come up to the 8,000 major quarter point and has reacted here, dropped, has come up again, tested and reacted, but it has made a higher low from this point, and I'm hoping that it's going to make a higher low from here and then break forward. From the standpoint of, if I was to remove this trend line here and just do a small trend line from this point to this point, this major quarter point area right here with this trend line looks like a triangle, and it looks like it could be breaking out to the upside, being that we are above this, still above the support level here, a monthly support level, which I would have to be like right, I would say it's about right there. I'll add this in here. There we go. Right there, monthly support level. So we still are above support. Once we break here from here and retest, then we can look to go to the downside. Actually, if we break this trend line here, we can look to go to the downside. Where are we as far as fibs are concerned? If I go from here to the top over here, 382, the next one would be, let's look at that, 50. Yeah, still breaking through. Well, we don't know where it's going to even open up at tomorrow. We're sitting at the 618 right now currently, if we look at it. price has hit the 618 and has reacted. So this could be our level of support. As you can see, it would be a higher low, indicating that we are currently going to be going into an uptrend, finishing up an uptrend. So that's where we are with that. Do I see a possible harmonic? Yes, possibly I do see a harmonic on this. Let's see. Could be a bearish bat. Come down relative high to relative low. We're looking for a minimum of 382 in order for it to be a valid harmonic pattern. We do have a 382, or 50 would be a little bit too high. Actually, it could be, but 50, 382. We have probably a range between 382 and 886 anyway, or 50 or 61.8. So it has touched 382. So what we actually need is, let's use a 50. What we need is for the C to be a minimum of a 382, and using the A, B, let's see, do we have a 382 touch? We do have a 382 touch, again above monthly support. So if we start seeing a reaction here, showing some bullish momentum, we can be looking at a, let me get rid of this here, another possible bearish bat. You know, could be that, or it could even be a crab. So it'll be look like A, B, I'm sorry, let me just bring this up right here. So it'll be A, B, C, and right there. And look what price is at the 9250. We can be looking at for a possible rejection area here. XA, see if I got this right. Down, up, 382. Yeah, like right around this area, the 925, which is pretty much at another quarter point. It's lining up with a quarter point. It's lining up with structure as well. So this is what we could be looking at. So for months to come, we're looking to be quite bullish. We just need to get some bullish confirmation. We don't know what's going to happen. This could be forming a double top. It could just come down, test, and just break up. It could come down, test, up, come up here again, and then fall completely. But you never know. But like I said, we're in a bullish momentum, a bullish trend here. Alright, so that's just the monthly. That's what I see from the monthly perspective. We can just get rid of this, leave that. We're sitting at, this is support, so we're still high. So we'll come down. Let's see what we got from the weekly perspective. Weekly perspective, we have a bearish engulfing. So again, we could be coming down to probably this area here, 750, and making a higher low again, and then coming back up. But right now it's showing that it's bearish so far. Last week it ended bearish. There was some rejection. Let's see what we got going on for the week, the day. Okay, now this is where we are. This is still monthly support area right here. We have head and shoulders. We have, let's put that right here. We have the left shoulder. We have a head. And we have a right shoulder, which is lower than the left shoulder, showing significance on going down. So we also have Elliott wave here. I think I placed this chart anyway. Could we have a bearish bat, a bullish bat? Possibly. We may even have this, as far as harmonics is concerned, we could have something right here. 382 is the beginning, so it's XAB. We need to get a C point. It started rejection right here. So from this perspective, where have we found support at? We found it at 272, which is a cipher pattern. So we most likely could be coming back up into this area right here. Going to 786 is my cipher. So, you know, we can look at something like this. What I'm seeing could be a cipher pattern. I go right over here. It could just come back up and retest this level right here, which is what it broke. It broke this quarter point, and it could come back up to test and then continue to fall. And then maybe do something at the 618, which would be right. I don't know why that's not showing up. It's weird. But anyway, because right now we've broken this low, we came back up to retest, broke this low, we're going to come back up to retest, and we may continue down. If we do break above, close above, retest, we most likely could see this cipher being played out. It's a possibility. What do I have for the AU on my dollar index? My dollar index says that the dollar will be falling, so AU would be going up. Looks like it would be going up, and it's a buy. If the dollar is falling, bringing the AUD down, which means it will bring the Australian dollar up. So we very well may form this this cipher pattern right here. Okay, so that's what I have for that particular pair. Let's see, do I have a bat on this somewhere? Is it possible? Maybe. Let's see what we have as far as a bat's concerned. Yeah, here's my bat. Here's my bat. So we have two patterns that actually coincide with each other. It's probably X, A, B, C, D. So we have those two patterns right there that coincide with each other. It's getting kind of late, so this is not going to be a great video. But so what I see for AU particularly, we'll see where we open up at on tomorrow, actually Sunday, Monday, see what happens. So what I really am looking for is for this to open, for this to rise, close above, retest, and continue up over here, and just complete my structure, my cipher pattern here. Again, we still are above monthly support, which is down here. So we'll see what happens with this pair. Alrighty, that's what I'm looking at for next week. This is the daily. Let's see, let's go down to something that's a bit more tradable. As we can see, it's probably going to come up this way. What we have going on here. This is my 4 hour. And we have right here, if it breaks above here, and come up this way, break above here. As you see, when you go down to lower time frames, you know, it's a lot more candles, as you can see, a lot more noise that's involved in the market. Right now, technically, we are on a downtrend. When you look very clearly, you see it's just coming down. Once it made its high here, broke, made a lower high, broke. So we definitely are due for some retracement. It has been coming down for quite some time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I think this was going to happen. We're going to see some some midweek reversals and some nice pullbacks or change for an uptrend. So it makes sense with the DXY, with my analysis for this cipher pattern here, and it being above the monthly support level. So that's what we're looking at right here for now. So I'm going to cut this one short because I'm getting sleepy and I'm going to head to bed.